Yes.
Okay, and now we're doing the second part of the video, which is the meatballs. I showed you how to bang together a quick meatloaf base, and we're going to turn the meatloaf base into meatballs. I do my own recipe for meatballs. It's not any particular thing. It's sort of Italian, it's sort of Swedish. I like them big and I like them tasty. So, you've seen everything that went in. There's supposed to be Worcestershire sauce, but there isn't. And we're going to put actually quite a bit of Italian seasoning in there. Let's say, what, about 3 tablespoons? We're going to put that in. And we're going to put some cheese. Now, I'm putting in, brain freeze. I am putting in cheese. Mozzarella, sorry. Putting in mozzarella, which I already shredded. And I couldn't for the life of me name the cheese. Okay, so we gotta mix this up now. You want to get those Italian seasonings all the way through. Now, when you're using the cheese like that, you have to use good quality cheese, because if you use cheap cheese, you get a lot of oil off it. If you use an actual Italian mozzarella, yeah, you will have a better time. Now, kneading. Oh, it don't get much better. Get much better. Okay. Almost done. Like I say, we want to get it completely incorporated. We don't want any pockets of like a bunch of herbs or spices or anything. That didn't break down very far. Okay. Now, I like my meatballs big, so I'm going to be using this size disher. It's just an ice cream scoop. But if you want smaller meatballs, you can do them by hand, like the old-fashioned way. As such. But I don't want to do it that way, because I want nice big ones. So I use a disher. You just fill her up, scoop her out, give her a roll, and put it in your roaster. Oh, bless you, baby.
That's not cool.
Now, you're going to get a few, even though these are large meatballs, you're going to get quite a few of them. Uniformity of size is actually pretty important when you're making meatballs, because you want them all to cook around the same time. See, if you had a couple of big ones and a couple of small ones, and medium and little odd-shaped ones, yeah, no, they would not cook at the same time, and it'd be a massacre. But luckily, we have a disher, so we can do it this way. Now, usually, what I do when they're done is I drain off any oil or grease that has accumulated. Let them cool. And then I separate them into bags. Usually like about 5 per bag with these large meatballs. That way I don't have to worry about you know, if I just want a snack for myself, or somebody else, you can just take out the one bag of meatballs. If you do like a big bag and freeze it up and it's like 20 meatballs or something, you have to feed the whole family. Unless you feel like eating 20 meatballs, which is, you know, a personal choice. I'm not against it. But it's better to have it so that you can pull out some extra bags than have it going bad in the fridge. I think I'm going to need another roaster. Which is good. Okay, now the way I cook these is the exact same as the meatloaf, except I don't actually cover them. I sort of eyeball the time. It's usually about an hour. Most things are these days. 350 oven, an hour, until they're done, pretty much. Just keep an eye on things. Now remember, you have to heat them again when you cook them after frozen, so don't overcook them. But you want to make sure they're cooked all the way through. Okay, so that's how you make the meatballs.